Welcome to Safety Session with your favorite Virgin Islander Likkz right here on Mocktails and Munchies. So I know before we get into the tea, we gotta sip some tea. You know, I don't really like to talk about this person because at the end of the day, it's nothing that I could do. This is above me. Okay? This is above me. On April 2nd, Trump dropped what he calls Liberation Day, announcing his new tariffs. Now, if anybody is confused, a tariff is a tax the government adds to products that we, the United States, in turn, have to pay for.
So it's 67%, so we're going to be charging a discounted reciprocal tariff of 34%. I think, in other words, they charge us, we charge them less. So how can anybody be upset?
Now, these tariffs will affect anything from groceries, electronics, to clothing, which is basically all the stuff what we purchase right now here in America. And I know I don't be seeing the made in China stamp or sign or whatever it is I want to call it on top of these products. According to The Economist, they are saying that Trump's tariffs will send the United States into a Great Depression, and it will negatively impact how the economy is going, which is not a surprise because we had already noticed. The issue that I have with it is our economy is already going, I don't want to say, because it could be worse, right? And that's just me being like optimistic. But our economy is at a place where people cannot even afford to live. People cannot afford to get the things that they need, let alone the things that they want. So it's like, for him to impose tariffs on these countries where probably to get a lot of our stuff from, that is only going to make it harder and harder for Americans. And it's like, so you mean to tell me America about to get worse than where it is right now? Like, be so for real. And I think what is making a lot of Americans upset is the fact that the only people that are going to suffer due to these tariffs is middle class and low class people. Because at the end of the day, the rich gonna be good. Because I truly believe the plan is for the rich to continuously be rich and the poor to be poor. They don't want our foot to come in the door to even be able to reach to them kind of heights. And then I could blame it on the fact that we're just not like educated enough. I don't know. I can't pinpoint exactly one thing because there's a lot of multiple things as to why the low class and the middle class cannot surpass or reach to those heights. There was people protesting. I went down to Midtown and I had people all day with the signs. They do not like what Trump is doing. And I'm going to be honest with you, I ain't really see no black people out there protesting. The main people that I saw was a bunch of white people protesting. And this ain't only for Atlanta. People been protesting in different states across the United States. It was all on the news. To be honest, the way I feel about it, like, it ain't my fight anymore. Like, I kind of feel like it's out of my hand. You voted for this man to be the president of the United States. So, these are the cards that you guys were dealt with. As the people of the United States, the only thing I feel like we could do is hope and pray that things get better and not worse. Because TBH, I don't know how bad this is going to affect people's pockets. Because if it done bad and people homeless on the street, people can't afford groceries, people, People can't even afford eggs. The only thing I could say is keep the faith, hope, and pray that things turn around for the better. Because I honestly, I don't know. I don't know. I give up. I don't want to be a strong black woman in this predicament. Because I didn't vote for him. However, I still have to suffer the consequences of the actions the people who voted for him took. But life ain't fair, and it is what it is.